Hey, happy Saturday, y'all. I want to take you on a little tour of my garden. I'm going to be improving it today. Man, there's been so much progress. I posted a picture of my my first watermelon plant. Now, this is a great example of the fact that not every seed you plant is going to grow, and sometimes you'll get a batch of them that you might get only like three or four seeds out of like even 30 to germinate, and you'll be lucky. Now I've been raising plants ever since I was like 4 or 5 years old. I joke in my book that as the youngest of 11 kids being put out into the big family gardens in the backyard and at my grandma's house, I joke around that I think my parents had me just to help them in their gardens. Now, one of the things I found from for some reason I keep getting these freaking Google articles about the Dollar Tree, and one of the Dollar Tree hacks I found was that you can make post lights using their broom handles, which are $1.25, combined with their freaking little solar lights. Now, I thought the I thought the butterflies were gonna kind of freaking rotate around, but hey, man, for $1.25, I got a light with a butterfly in it. Now, originally, I was gonna try to do natural posts in the front. You know, combine it and just kind of have it highlighted. But I think today, when I get down into the Dollar Tree, I'm probably going to pick up a couple of more posts, grab a couple of lights. All you got to do is pop the corks on the ends of the posts. If you don't have any other way of doing it, and this is real cheap, each one costs a grand total of $2.50. So you're looking at $10 for corner posts. Uh, in all likelihood, because of the population of wild animals around the general area, I'm probably gonna eventually run some chicken wire over the top. Uh, Now, I'm definitely gonna have to get into here and weed it, so I'm gonna have to as well by the way, as well as securing the sides. I'm gonna probably use anchors in the sides or something. So I just want to go through, and I apologize for the ramble, but hey, it is what I am. So I got some a little habanero plant right there, and I'll tell you what kind of tomato I got. Some great different kind of tomatoes. Oh, chocolate cherry heirloom. Now, see that word right there? That word you want to focus on when you're going for seeds or you're going for plants. You want heirloom, because the nice thing about heirloom plants is I've never heard of an heirloom plant that was a GMO plant. Now, in here, like I said, you got my one watermelon plant that's growing. I forget what these are. Who knows what the heck these are at this point. I'm sure they're an interesting plant. This is an eggplant right here. This is some Thai basil. I love basil. One of the great things about basil is it's one of the healthiest things you can add to your diet. Uh, and as you get older, I'm telling you, man, it gives me a little pickup. It's great if you're freaking worried about stank breath, because basil, one leaf of basil will deodorize your mouth. Right here, I've got some lettuce growing. Uh, Here's another tomato plant that's what's this? This is another heirloom. Pineapple tomatoes. So those should be interesting. Now, these are all various beans. These particular ones that I'm pointing at right here, those are burgundy string beans. So those should be interesting to see. And we got some burgundy broccoli. Actually, I'm pretty sure that's what those were called, was burgundy beans. And this is burgundy broccoli, so it's going to be purple broccoli. Uh, like I said, I'm kind of excited. Now, the only The only thing I haven't really seen anything from is my potato box. Uh, I may end up uh, going the old-fashioned way and just I don't know. Who knows? I might just buy another set or wait another week and see what happens. Some things you're not going to have, just not going to, they're just not going to grow for whatever reason. Now I'm confident that the soil's fine because of the seeds germinating and growing up. Now here's my here's my little coffee plant, something I could never grow in New York. And even though I've got brown spots on some of the outer leaves, that's going to happen. What happens when you take a plant out of a pot and put it into the ground, there's some shock. My father always taught me to massage the roots, as he would say. And he would literally get in there and just like massage them. And now you see, even though I've got the brown spots on the outer leaves, I also have some newer leaves in here, right in there. So, I'm confident. Now getting over to the other garden as soon as Nightmare stands up. So we got some, I forget what these were. Hang on, maybe this is them. Oh, some cucumbers right here. Another tomato plant. These are kitchen minis. This is a tamale hot pepper plant right here. Now, these right here are my onion sets. I'm psyched because the onions took off better than I thought they were gonna. With these, when you buy these sets, like onion sets and potato sets at Walmart for like $3.50, I think they go for. It's a crapshoot. In fact, it's a crapshoot with any of the plants. Now, most of these plants right here, specifically the ones with this, I think it's that. Yeah, the culinary, the ones with the culinary. Now, those came from the Twin Oaks nursery. So these are legit nursery plants. Obviously, it's kind of like these are the nursery plants, and most of those are the Walmart plants. And the nursery plants, even though, granted, I planted them a week earlier, for almost the exact same price, the nursery plants have taken off like crazy. I don't know what it is with me and purple, but I got I got purple cabbage in the back. These are some onion. What is it? Oh, garlic chives right in there. Um, in all likelihood, that grass is grass. Now, right next to that grass, right here, that is actually an onion. And there are more onions right there's another one, and right here's another one. And like I said, I got them growing, but I also have some weeds. And later today, I'll go through and show you. You got basically you got to when you plant seeds, you got to let it grow for a couple of weeks. You're gonna know the difference from looking at uh, the weeds in the plant. Like I say, now you can see this right here. That's grass, but right next to it, that right there, that's an onion. Do I need to get closer? And that's an onion. See that? So I've rambled and I've rambled enough. That's a tour of my garden for this morning. 9 minutes to see two small freaking cubes. Yeah, and I realize I need to do some cleanup. I'm going to be filling this big old pot today, and I'm going to try doing, I know this sounds crazy, but I'm probably going to try doing carrots on the bottom and flowers on the top. My father always taught me that's, you're wasting space if you don't take advantage below the ground as well as above. So here's to you, Dad. I'm trying to carry on your legacy and trying to educate people. Thanks for all that knowledge. I appreciate it. You and Mom. God, thank you for another beautiful day. Our country's in distress, Almighty Father. please wrap America and all the patriots all over the world in your comforting arms. Lift us out of this evil insanity that is attempting to overtake your people and destroy this world. Please, God, protect and guide President Donald J. Trump, all the members of Q, the members of our military, our law enforcement, our emergency service workers, our educators, especially Vets for Child Rescue. Help us to unite with all the good patriots around the world so we can put on your full armor, pick up our swords of light and truth, and in one sound voice defeat the dark forces of evil that continue to prey upon your innocent children all over the world once and for all. Amen. I'm going to leave you with this, y'all. As a writer, this is kind of a cliche, but don't judge a book by its cover, because the truth of the matter is not all of God's children are angels, and not all of God's angels are saints. But we're all here for a purpose. And if that purpose is to harm the children, God's children, then we got a problem. Or y'all got a problem with me then, because I can't let that slide. Talk to y'all soon. God bless, stay safe, and hey, man, grow a fucking garden, for crying out loud. If I can do this shit, you can do this. By the way, that little freaking flower pot right there used to cost $3.99 at Walmart. Now it's a cheaper version of what it used to be. It's a 2-gallon flower pot. 4 to 5 of those take care of all of this. So we're looking at less than 10 gallons of water. The reason why you want to use a flower pot with a spout similar to this, similar to that, is because you need it. I know this is going to sound goofy, but it simulates rain. And if you just pour the freaking water on, which is what I used to do, the problem is it tends, the large dumps of water tend to displace the minerals that are on top. And that's the other thing. You need to consider adding nutrients. You saw orange peels on top. One of the greatest things to add to your soil are orange peels, banana peels. The best way to really do it, I'm finding from online sources, is to cook them down and pulverize them and add them to your morning water. It's cheap, and it's recycling your food into new food. So it's a thought. Hey, y'all, have a great weekend. Get out there, man. Be productive. Don't be laying on your ass just because you got the day off. You know, work provides you with a life. Enjoy your life for whatever moments you got, because none of them are guaranteed. And if you're smoking cigarettes or vaping, what the fuck is wrong with you? Seriously. Later.